going on, guys?
What's up?
It's popping.
Yeah, the popping of the micers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Springs.
We had a couple of mic situations going on before we started here.
yeah, we did. We had some little malfunctions going on.
Check, surveillance.
Silence.
check, checkity check.
Yeah, we're mic checking while we're recording the whole show.
Yeah, freaking 30 seconds in. Like, comment, subscribe, bell notifications. We're at 172. Join our Discord so you guys can get to know us and we can get to know you. Yeah.
Boy. Yeah, we'd definitely like to get more people in the Discord.
Yeah, we
More
need
people to talk to, including me. I should probably be on there a lot more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Bino messaged the Discord before we started, said, have a nice pod. It's
Yeah.
always a little bit lonely without him here.
Always, always. Love you, Benor.
Yeah.
Good having you, dude, all the time.
Shout out to our fourth brother,
Yep. But yeah, we definitely need.
my older brother, Abe's little brother.
Yeah, we definitely need more.
I'm the
people.
oldest.
Yeah, we can tell.
Like, comment, subscribe, bell notification. I don't know, man. I would think that people would probably think that I'm the oldest because of all the grays I have in my head.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But I have some too.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Like, since you've shaved it all off.
In the beard there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mom noticed gray hair in my head today. I literally put a hat on after she said that. Damn, even my mama's noticing this shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Did you see her today?
Yeah,
Okay.
her and dad stopped over for a minute.
Nice.
Dad, he's got to do his brakes. So he's like, yeah, son, I'm going to get some of that penetrating oil. And he kept bringing it up. He wants to spray penetrating oil on his bleeder bolts. He's like, yeah, where's that at in your truck? I'm like, I'm going to do it, Dad. Don't worry.
I got
Got
you.
a one-track mind.
He's been talking.
Time is up.
He's been talking about it since yesterday at Grandma's.
Yeah.
I told him, I'm like, I'll do it for you. I'll do the brakes. He said, him and Uncle Phil are going to do it. I'm like, well, either you and Uncle Phil do it or I can do it. I don't care.
Yeah, whatever's clever, you know?
Whatever's clever, Hoss.
That was clever. Okay, yeah. So I wanted to wait till we started the pod to see if you guys seen this. I don't know how much you follow either of these guys, but I know Sam likes Gaethje.
Justin Gaethje.
Yeah, did you see he got knocked out by my boy Max?
By, for the BFG.
BMF.
belt.
Yeah,
Yep, I seen it.
They still have that belt, the bad mother effer belt, huh?
yeah,
Didn't Masvidal have that, but did it go vacant because he doesn't fight no more?
yeah. I don't know what the fuck they're doing with all that type of shit. It's pretty confusing when you get into who's got what belt and why.
Right.
Yeah, no, I just was like, not to say the hype train, but like Gaethje was like away for a while training hard, and so I just was curious of how he.
So he knocked him. He knocked him out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, right at the very end of the last round of the fight.
Who was winning?
Holloway?
Holloway. Cool.
Yeah, Holloway.
He was
Was,
piece
I
of-
like Holloway.
oh, dude, I
Oh,
love
yeah.
Holloway.
Yeah, but I like Gaethje too.
But-
Either one of them would have won. I would have been okay with that.
Same. I was cool.
like both
I was
of
cool
them.
with the outcome.
Dude, I had a long time ago weird ass dream with fucking Justin Gaethje.
Yeah, you told us that. I think it was on the pod.
Did I tell you guys about that stupid
Yeah.
shit? I was like, even while I'm having the dream, I'm like, why the fuck is Justin Gaethje here right now?
You look up to Gaethje.
That's crazy.
I think I was going to say Gutchy or something.
Gutchy?
You look
Dude,
up to old Gutchy.
You don't want to piss
I've
that
only
dude off.
dreamed one time in my life about like a person that was like an entertainer.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
who's that?
Oh, I'll tell you right now who it was. Pete Steele.
Peter Steele from
I think
Typo
you
Negative.
I think you told us that. On
Oh, yeah.
there before.
Twice. I dreamed about Pete twice.
But that's a podcast. We're going to circle around and we're going to talk about things.
We're gonna-
That's
we're-
just
I don't
what
think
we
I've
do.
ever mentioned that
I think you did.
on the pod about dreaming about.
When he mentioned
Typo
Gaethje, because I think we got brought up. We were asking about.
Okay, maybe I did.
Sam,
What,
you have
celebs have you had?
mentioned you've mentioned Peter Steele at least 185 million times in your life.
Yeah, not on the pod though.
Lies.
But it's just weird. You dreamed about Gaethje.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were digging out. We were doing like when I worked in the oil fields, and you have to dig out pits. It's honestly, I don't even want to talk about it. It was so fucking dumb.
Was he working on the oil fields with you?
Gaethje's like, yo, bro, what are we doing, E? We're just out here freaking digging holes.
yeah,
Nice.
it was
That's
so
awesome.
stupid.
Well, that's the thing. You don't have control of your dreams.
No,
and
yeah.
if people say they do, I'm like,
No, you don't.
There is a thing that people do say they can.
for real?
Yeah, it's called.
Come on.
Yeah, but just exactly how you just said it. There's
I
there's a
have
thing people do
literally-
that say they can.
I have no control.
I've heard it. Like, what do they call it? They call it like it's something. They call it something like
yeah, I don't know.
Man, you ain't got nothing on this one.
Look it up.
He said,
No, I believe you, but I'm like, if I could control my dreams, I would be able to beat the living shit out of
Yeah.
everybody I fought.
I hit like a little bitch in my dream.
Oh,
It's like
I'm
rubber.
Like
It's
rubber.
like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I know I'm stronger than you.
You're in
A
my
kid.
dreams.
I should be able to beat you up, and I
Beating
can't.
up kids in your dreams.
Whatever, you know. That's insane. But no, like that's crazy. But I've heard people say that like they have control over the dreams. I'm like, really?
I don't believe it.
I'm like,
I don't know how much I do neither. I just have heard about it.
Yeah.
I mean, have you ever had control over your dream?
What do you mean?
Like,
Damn, pretty simple question. Straightforward,
yeah,
right down
I-
the line.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
I've
Like
never.
what I do in it?
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
you have control of where you're going to go and what you're
Oh,
going to
yeah.
do. Wow.
Not very often, but I have.
Do you?
No.
I've never had
I'm like,
that,
in my
ever
dreams,
life.
I'm just like a third person spectating.
yes.
the whole
Really?
time.
It's me. I know it's me, but there's I don't get to. I don't have a say in anything that I do.
Yeah. It's like
It's
I
just played out already.
I see out of my own eyeballs, but
Right.
I can't do it.
like, because like at that point, if it's a sucky dream, I'd be like, I'm gonna wake up now.
Yeah. Well, like, okay, if you guys had dreams about like animals
Yeah.
and like you're like, I'm gonna turn and run. You've never been able to do that.
No, I mean, if I'm running in the dream, it's just because it's just like
Okay.
that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, like the dream is already seems like it's already kind of
There.
played, like it's already done.
Very
I feel
weird.
like I'm just living through a movie trailer.
Yeah, that's already played out.
Yeah, I know what you're saying about that too, but I have had control of what I did.
Oh man, you're a monk, dog.
No,
You got that monk mind.
because it doesn't really change anything. I still get like killed.
Oh, dude, listening back to these podcasts now that I listen to them sometimes.
Good on you.
Oh, dude, I hate the way my nose. You can definitely tell I can't breathe out that motherfucker.
I can hear it in the mics. He was like,
Yeah, dude. I sound like I got goddamn marbles in my mouth.
You got shit on the mic.
You got shit on the mic.
Shit on the mic.
Shit on the mic.
I know, but that's the good thing about watching.
There's nothing I can
anything.
do about that though.
Nothing. Nothing. You've got it. You've had it broke. Like,
Yeah.
how many times?
I don't know, a couple times.
Yeah, that's what happens, and you get in a cage and punch each other in the face.
Yeah, you get punched in the face sometimes.
You get your nose broke.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Gaethje got his nose broke fighting Max Holloway.
Gaethje has that bad.
Oh yeah, horrible.
I've heard him on the podcast. He's like,
Did he break his nose?
Yeah, he got his nose broke. Did you ever like Tim Kennedy? I mean, all them guys have it.
Yeah.
most of them.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I do things that get on my nerves constantly.
Yeah.
When I'm laughing with these old snarled naggles.
Me too, bro.
You know, yep. You ever go to it, don't you?
Yeah, righteous gemstones.
Righteous gemstones.
You put some cream on it. Damn.
He's like, I told you once we get settled here. He's like,
Running through the house with
a.
a pickle in my mouth, misbehaving.
He's like, we're gonna go ahead and get them suckers looked at.
Running
He's
through
like,
the
come on over
house.
here and give me a kiss, but them old crooked snarl stained teeth of yours. 'Cause I still love you. She does though. Later on in the season, she gets it fixed.
Does she?
Yeah. I think they should have kept it that way the whole time. 'Cause it
Gnarly?
was just dude, because like
Because then he has something to hate on.
yeah, dude, he was so what's his name? Something Walton.
Baby Billy.
Yeah, baby Billy Gibbons.
Yeah.
But his name in the show, his name is like what, Walter Goggins, or not Walter Goggins?
Who's that, Eli?
I don't know. It's not David.
No, it's not. Yeah, it is.
Oh, maybe it is Walter Goggins.
It's Walter Goggins because I get
Yeah.
him mixed up now. No,
He's the guy that's playing the ghoul
who
for
David
Fallout.
Goggins is. I get him mixed up now.
Yeah, good show though, dude.
Yeah,
dig it
it's
a lot.
hilarious.
It makes
I
me
finished it. I watched all
That
all
song
3
though,
seasons.
running through the house with a pickle in my mouth.
Yeah.
Catching crawdads, playing with the stick, misbehaving. Yeah, dude, I probably can't even play it because I'd get hit.
But
with
Billy
copyright.
did a lot more than just
My
running with
text-
pickles in his mouth.
I had to turn my phone down because I changed the.
The song.
Well, when someone texts me now, I have a song that plays through. It's the
Yeah, that's wild that you got it as a text message.
Bible bonkers.
Yeah, Bible bug.
Jesus' favorite game where God has God's favorite game where God has the highest score. And I let it play out all the time.
I know.
And we were hanging. We had a family get together, and I was doing it. And I was just like Bible, and Grandma comes out, and she's like, you should be on the worship team, Abe.
Yeah, she did.
I'm like, I
know.
should tell her, like, you should watch this show.
I kept seeing Abe over there. He's like, "Hey, Jess, text me."
I did too.
So Jess, so everyone could hear his ringtone.
She got my back, dude.
and she
with this
texted me to not
madness
say
up here.
shit. You see, like I called it out though. I was like, "Did you just tell her to text you, bro?"
So now, like how I've talked about having the earpiece, not talking to nobody. Our sister told us the story of she wanted to use the phone all day long. I was on it. I was like, no, I'm on it. And then like as I'm on it, the phone rings, and she's like, I've been trying to get that phone all day long, right? So now that's way more believable when you see me like lean over to Jess, like, hey, text me,
Yeah.
like I'm important or something.
Yeah.
But I just wanted you guys to hear my little Bible bonk.
I know what she was doing.
It's called Baby Billy Bible Bonkers.
That's okay. I'm never looking it up.
Baby Billy Bible.
You'll hear it.
Yeah, if you watch all of what Righteous Gemstones, you'll see it at the end. It's like the last season. He tries getting it off the ground. It's just like Family Feud, but Bible.
Yeah.
Yep. It is. Like that's what they add.
Like a game show thing.
DeMamph and Danny McBride and whoever that girl is that plays his sister. They're like, isn't this just like Family Feud, but just like with the Bible? He's like, no, damn it. Like, this is Baby Billy Baba Bonker.
I love in that scene he gets his nephew all drunk as shit.
Yeah.
They knew it was him right there. Baby Billy. That's what John Goodman said.
Yeah. And all he wanted was her alone so he could make her do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His
like,
sister.
Yeah.
They're going on tour with him.
Because John Goodman, would have been like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Goodman's good in that too. He
Oh,
freaking
dude,
slays
yeah.
it, dude.
He slays every time.
Yeah.
He was slaying Roseanne back in the day.
It's like Baby Billy.
Well, now it's just what was their names in the Connors, I think, or Dan. Or
Yeah.
something.
Dan.
Yeah, Dan. I think.
Dan Connor, I think.
What? Oh, is that show still going?
I don't know if it's still going, but they fired her. She's gone.
Well, that's their bad mistake. Why? Just because she says outrageous, outlandish shit all the time?
Absolutely.
So what?
They were like, "You are gone, Roseanne Barr."
You got to go.
Yeah, you Audi 5000.
Audi 5000.
Yeah. So she has her own podcast now, but I watched the one with Jim Brewer on it, which was really cool.
Yeah, I need to watch.
I know you've been telling me about that.
I need to watch it.
Yeah, dude.
Jim, I like Jim.
Oh yeah,
Roseanne's cool too. No beefs.
Yeah, she is definitely out there.
Yeah, when I seen her
When
on
you listen to her, you're
Kill
like,
Tony, I was like,
yeah,
you liquored up.
she's out, dude. She's
you liquored up, old serpent.
And I bet that's what they, I think, said. That's why they fired her. Like, not because of her tweets, but because she was drunk all the time, but
And the pills.
and the pills. But I mean, definitely.
And they tried to say she said something like racist, and I heard what she said, and it was like,
It was on the airplane.
Something.
yeah, and it didn't really sound like she was saying it in that way.
I'm not
Yeah.
even going to relive the moment because it is very touchy, but I know what she said.
Okay.
Yeah, I
don't really
can't remember what she said.
I heard it, but I was like,
But just looking at her from a third perspective, she's Looney Toony.
Yeah, she's awesome though.
She's cool, yeah.
She should be allowed to do it. Like,
her bod?
yeah,
I love
Yeah.
crazy people.
absolutely.
Yeah, dude, like freaking a lot of people hate Alex Jones, but that dude is entertaining as hell to watch.
Yeah.
Like, dude, anything he does, I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
this guy is something. Like he
I'm
is.
trying to think of some of the dude. I can't even think. You can't even do it damn justice. The shit that he says. Is,
No,
Wild,
that would
but-
get you canceled in a heartbeat.
yeah.
Yeah, just saying his name, you're like you're treading the water, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, am I gonna get in trouble for saying his name?
Yeah. YouTube's got like 37 people just like on our shit at all
They're
times.
like, hey man, what you doing over here?
We got a couple subscribers and they're all YouTube employees just waiting to fucking demonetize us.
Yeah. No, dude, but today we got to do some running around up in town, and we're driving back. We got some food for us and the kids. We're driving back, and Lexi's like in the middle, my daughter, and she's like, she got Burger King chicken McNuggets and fries, right?
Yeah.
And she's like up in the middle, and she has her legs like this, and she has her arms like just sitting on her legs like this, and she's like, "Hey, Dad," and I'm like driving, and they had some music on, and I couldn't really hear her. She's like, "Yo, Dad," and I turned down. I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?" And she's like, "When you were a kid, did you piss a lot?" I'm like, "What?" She's like, she's like, "When you were a kid, did you piss a lot?" I'm like, I don't think any more than normal kids. I don't know. I'm like, yeah, I peed a lot. I pee a lot now. She's like, oh, okay. I'm like, Jess is like, well, did you just want to say piss? And she's like, yeah.
Yeah. That's what Emma, she's been fascinated with saying what the hell or anything with hell in it.
Yeah.
I'm like, chill. I'm like, your mom's going to freak out if she hears you saying that.
It shocked me.
She was saying it yesterday when we was playing the soccer thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
She was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
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 Awesome.
Em kills me with that. She would definitely, like, I heard her when we were hanging out over here
Yeah.
Friday. She was like, what the hell? It's like kids, like, they're getting older and, like, seeing that stuff play out now. You're like, dang,
Yeah.
that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, she don't need to see Billy Baby Bible Bonkers.
No.
Baby Billy Bible Bunkers.
Baby Billy Bible Bunkers.
Yeah, dude. Holy crap.
Oh,
Bobby.
yeah. I talked to you guys about it a little bit, but I watched that movie called Stone. Or I went to watch it called Stone.
Oh, yeah. With old Norton in it.
Yeah. It was like 2010 they made it. And it's like, how come it's like, I noticed with the early 2000 movies, they put cornrows on all of these dudes. Like, there's like all these famous actors had a stage where some director wanted them in a fucking movie with cornrows.
Yeah.
I mean, what is up with that shit? And then it's like every time like they're a criminal, it's like if you got cornrows, you're a criminal. It's like, hey guys, get a clue. Like, that shit don't look good.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was a movie, dude. I give it a 25 out of 100.
Dude, I give it up. I made it 18 minutes in, and I watch it because I'm like, okay, Edward Norton's in it, Robert De Niro, whatever.
Alf.
But then they're like, I see Milla Jovovich is in it. I'm like, oh hell yeah, I'll watch this, dude. I didn't even get to a part where she was in it. Yeah. Edward Norton is like, hey, this is what's going on. I just can't help myself, man. These motherfuckers. I'm like,
I want to kill myself.
Bleep. I'm not watching this bullshit. I was like, Edward Norton's an idiot.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That wasn't a good movie.
No. And then I fast forwarded it like 30 minutes in just to see if he was still talking like that. He does that the whole fucking movie. I was like, dude. Like, that's clearly like a horrible actor putting on.
How the mighty has fallen.
How the mighty have fallen.
Yeah, because he's a pretty big name.
He was in all of those early 2000 movies. All of them. He was in a movie with Colin Farrell.
Okay.
Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
The new Penguin.
Oh, yeah.
You know that is.
Phone booth.
When I was a kid, and I'll never forget, I used to always think his name was Colin.
Colin Farrell.
Yep.
Colin.
Colin Farrell.
I always thought it was Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell, yeah.
That's probably because I'm illiterate.
Well, I was dyslexic for the longest part of my childhood. Like, Tahaba? Mom's like, Abe. Abe. It's the. I'm like, oh. I'm like,
Welcome to Snake's Bender.
great movie. Yeah. Great movie, dude.
Dude, I went down the trail of watching Indian food again.
Ooh, yeah. That is some gross making stuff.
No. What gets me with that shit, too?
That dude, he was a freaking ice cream tester, was terrible.
Oh, yeah, bro.
He's like, yep, you just take a look.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, dude, I just want to smack you right in the face. This is terrible.
I want
They
to
really have
assault you. You never seen that guy?
No.
Oh, my
Yeah,
Lord.
Ice cream testers?
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
dog.
No, him. I've not seen any other than him.
Yeah, no, that's the only one was him.
What's him?
Oh, okay.
He's
just
not
like
famous or nothing.
Okay.
he just tastes ice cream.
It's not
He's
fucking.
just like,
I know about like wine
he's like,
testers.
the flavors.
It's not.
He's like, it's moving up.
Yeah.
It's in the brain. He's like, yep, right here. Yep. Let it just melt. He's like, that's some good ice cream. I'm like, oh my god,
Dude, it's like
that video should
it's
have been
chocolate
2 seconds long,
chip, bro.
And you made it freaking a minute and a half.
He's like going like this while he's eating it. And I'm like, dude, fuck you, bro.
Yeah, he's just like,
Yeah.
I'm like, this dude makes 6 figures a year just tasting ice cream.
Yeah.
I did.
Just being a total
Well, this
asshole.
ice cream sucks.
Yeah, I'd be
But like, what ice cream? Like, there's
all day long. I'd just be like walking to the guys on the factory lines, like, it's like, yo, dude, can you get Abe out of here, bro? Like, he's up in our ear. I'm just like, oh, let me taste that.
I swear to God, that'd be Kyle if he was an ice cream tester. Dude, I'm so glad someone sent him that video. Was it you that sent him that video?
Yeah,
Shit talking his pop drinking
Yep.
skills.
Our last short, go check it out.
drinking skills.
He has no pop drinking skills. If you roll a D20 and it's D&D and you got to spend points in pop drinking, his shit's a 0.
Yeah, he's dropping.
He's rolling a 1.
Yeah, dude, he got a
Critical
1.
miss.
Critical miss.
Yep, definitely 100%.
Yeah. I was like, dude, you gotta quit fucking drinking pop like that. Now he's probably gonna do it just even more so.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you haven't sent him since that. Have
He's
you?
going to be looking at you now, drinking like that.
That's fine.
Or you got or you guys are gonna go to a restaurant and he's gonna get soup and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, man. Sorry."
That's fine.
Yeah.
But apology accepted. Now change it.
Yeah.
Damn,
You'll-
you sounded like the motherfucking bombs off of Mario when you pass them and they bark. You remember that? Yeah, yeah.
What?
Mario's World or whatever
Goomba?
on 64.
The Goombas?
Yeah, I think it was Goombas.
Is that
Maybe.
what they were?
I think so.
Goombas?
Man, I feel like you made that shit up.
No, I think it's the little like mushroom guys.
Oh.
You know what? Anyways, back on the food thing. People that get to go food, dude, this shit makes me red hot when I'm watching it. And they'll like these people that'll be like to go food and they like put it in these containers and they pack it so full. Have you seen
Yeah.
those?
Oh yeah.
It's like a thing. They're like, oh, look how much food you're getting for such a small container. I'm like, make the fucking container bigger because I don't want to take it home and just grease and shit all over my back seat.
Right.
Like they like stuff it in there so much you can't even close the containers. Like, yeah, look how much food you're getting for. I'm like, actually, I don't like make it
You're
less.
eating slop
Yeah, I'm like, quit putting
at that point.
Quit putting it in such a small container. Make a bigger damn container for it.
Absolutely.
Like
I
a bigger
agree.
box.
I'm getting old, dude. I'm picking out dumb shit. I'm listening to myself say this right now.
Eli's definitely going to be that old guy in the long run. Get off!
Dude, 100. I'm already there.
Yeah.
Kids with the basketball hoop. I parked,
Join the Discord and you would know.
yeah, you would know.
Yep.
I parked my truck underneath the basketball hoop to make sure that they
Yeah.
didn't come over and play.
Still parked there.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's where it's going to be parked at from now on.
From now on.
I'm like, I thought, I'm like, should I get rid of the hoop? Because I'm done playing basketball.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I blew my ankles out one too many times doing that.
Yeah. Like,
I've got to stop.
if I want, like, I'm
You go to a park if you want to play.
yeah.
Like, I mean,
And I'm not doing that either.
Right, right. Yeah, no.
I'm good on it.
Yeah.
Not that I like to exercise and work out and shit, but basketball is like I feel it. Like you're just like sprinting on concrete is like not good for people my size and age nowadays.
Dude,
What's him? It's so true.
you ever we know some people, I mean, I won't name names or anything like that, but you know what really irks me with like people nowadays
Yeah. What?
is the how do I word it? Like, I know there's a word for
How
it.
do you word it without exposing them?
No, because I know more than just one. I know a couple.
Okay.
But like very full of themselves. You know what I mean? You told us one not that long ago.
White chocolate.
You know? Bong! And you're just like, how can you not see that?
Yeah.
You're like you're the only one that thinks of yourself that way, dude.
Dude, literally, man, that conversation that I had with the one I was telling you.
Yes.
I was like, well, I got a phone call coming in. I have to go. I'm done with this conversation.
Yeah,
I'm like, I
absolutely.
can't be around people like that.
No.
It's insane.
No. No, like I'm
literally,
very I'm very limited to who I hang out with because of things like that.
They literally told me on the phone that I
Yeah.
don't even want to say it.
Yeah.
I don't even want to say it because people would be like, who would even say that shit? And I'm like, well, fucking
Yep.
people we know.
Well, and two, who knows?
He might.
Person could-
They might see this.
They might see it. So,
Yeah.
but I can talk about people like that because if you're like that, just stop.
Yeah. Like, take a step
There's
back.
no need for any of that.
You are not the only person in this. That's what I think a lot of people like.
Self-centered people.
Yeah, it's like they don't understand. Like there's so many different people with so many different perspectives in this world. Like,
Absolutely.
you are not the only. You're not the only one playing this motherfucking game of life.
Right.
You're not the only one out here in this
Absolutely. Like, yeah, you're living in your shoes every day.
Yeah.
And I'm living in mine every day. You don't know what I'm going through or how I think about this or this person or that person.
And the last thing you want to hear is somebody complimenting themselves.
Oh, it's-
and talking about how special they
So
are.
bad, dude.
That's dude. It's so hard to listen.
So
to.
bad to listen to. I'm just like, ugh, man, you're not one I want to be around.
And I'm not around them people anymore.
Nope.
I had to get away from that shit.
My circle is very, very, very small.
Yeah, and it's all to do with like us brothers and a couple cousins.
That's it.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
That's it. Yeah, man. I mean,
Yeah.
there's people out there that's that way, and you're just like, wow, you have to live with yourself 24 hours a day.
they always become pretty lonely, miserable.
Very, very, very lonely people, and they just have nothing going for them. And when when like you get around them, you can just see it. It's like they're just waiting for the moment to talk about what they're going through and what like their week is planned out to be or whatever. And you're like, how you been?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, nah,
Yeah.
my chance to shine, boy.
Sit
you're like,
down and
"Here
open
we
your
go."
ears and close your mouth because I'm going to talk for a while.
And you're like, oh, why did I even ask that?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you know who Logic is?
Yeah.
You ever hear what he says? Why he avoids that stuff?
Why?
Like, not why, but what he does. He like never goes out unless if he's touring.
Yeah.
It's
I've
like
heard
he's
that.
at. Yeah, he's like. So you seen him too?
Yeah, I've seen him with his dad. Did you see that whole thing with his dad?
Yeah.
And he just like stays at home.
Yeah.
Don't blame
Barely
him.
goes out. He says he hangs out with his close friends and family, and he never goes out because he doesn't want that toxic
Yeah.
people and like to be in his life.
Well, that's what they like. Jordan Peterson talks about stuff like, like who you surround yourself around,
Yeah, absolutely.
and that's like, I take that stuff pretty serious too,
too.
because to me, it's like
They can-
outside of like, the pod, what
poison
people
your
see, I think people look at me like, maybe not, I don't know about you guys, but I've heard a lot of people like, oh, you look angry or like, I'm like, I'm not angry, dude. It's just like,
Yeah, I get the same thing. Dude.
we're okay here right
Yeah.
now at face. I'm seeing you at face value. You're seeing me at face value, and I am, I like what I see now.
Yeah.
But if I go deeper with you, I'm gonna be like, I don't like you.
Yeah, you're like, you look angry.
Now it's
and I'm
gonna-
like, that's a defense mechanism because I don't know how much shit you're about to fucking bring over here in my area.
Yeah, dude. And I don't do that stuff.
And it always hit you like, oh, this dude's pretty cool. Should be going good. And then something will happen. You're like, oh, there it is. You're a psycho.
Yeah.
You're
full
actually a
of
crazy
yourself.
person.
But
full
I've
of
been
yourself.
told the same thing that I look
Like, I
Pissed
don't give
off?
myself compliments.
like pissed off and angry.
Are you guys that way?
Hard to approach.
Hell no,
them.
I don't give
Really?
myself compliments.
Do you give yourself compliments?
No.
No, but I've been around people that are like, either if you give them compliments, they're like, yeah.
Dude, I'm
yeah, keep it going.
so
keep it going.
hard on myself that it's.
Oh, dude, so bad.
I'll look in the mirror. I'm like, what a fat loser piece of shit.
Yeah, I look at myself like, damn, why are you even here, son?
Dude, same,
You know
dog.
what I mean?
That's probably why we're bearable around people. They're probably because we're like, don't
Humble.
worry, we hate ourselves more
Yeah.
than you ever could.
Yeah, like I'm a humble person. Like when I'm talking to people, you know what
Yeah.
I mean. But you get those ones, and it's like, dude, you're just like, oh,
Yeah.
now I got to put up with this for 30 minutes, 45 minutes,
Yeah.
an hour,
Yeah.
dude.
Or a phone, like a phone call or some shit like that you got to sit there and for like an hour and a half and listen
Yeah.
to that shit. Like that one phone call I was talking about.
See, like I do
This
the
guy's-
thing like
stop.
I don't compliment myself and I don't take
No.
compliments well, but what I do is I
It's
use-
different when someone gives you a compliment
right?
versus
I still don't like it though.
no, I'm not a big fan of it either. People like I've heard you guys say multiple times, "Oh, dude, Abe, you could do stand up." I'm like, never, ever, 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 ever is that going to happen. I will never be up on a stage. This is as far as it goes right here.
That way, like the people aren't actually in front of you.
Yes, because the moment people get in front of me, I'm just like,
Yeah. To Hobbins.
yeah, I get.
I'm one of the guys.
Bro, I
like,
could read a book to myself all day long. Somebody get in front of me like, "Hey, dude, read that." And I'm like. People are like, "Are you actually? Can you really read a book when you're by yourself?" I'm like, "I guess you'll never know."
see, what I do in return is things like because like I play a lot of guitar,
Yeah,
so like what I do is just play more, so I don't have to get compliments. You know what I mean? It's just like it's like the proof is in the pudding, kind of thing.
right.
That kind of deal. That's more like where I come from.
Yeah.
Like I don't take compliments well, but like you do something enough to where you want to get good at it, and
Right.
it proves beyond
Instead of just coming out of the woodwork and being
Yes.
like, "Hey, you know what, dude, I'm a phenomenal guitar player.
right.
Yeah.
Like, there's nobody on my level."
Like
Yeah.
undeniable
Right.
kind of things. I'm more
Really, 'cause
which I'm
there's
not.
A whole
but-
world full of great, phenomenal guitar players.
Right.
Exactly.
And I'm telling you, and I'm saying this too, like people that's out there that are our friends, like we're not talking about you guys. No, we
not
love
at
you guys. That
the
there
world
is just
the public.
There's certain ones out there
There's a lot of people that try
that I
to.
don't have a lot to do with
There's
anymore.
there's a lot of people that try to get into this friend group.
Yes.
And I'm like,
No.
no, like, because I invite you over, nobody else is fucking going to come over.
No one. Like, who's there? Nah.
Yeah, exactly.
I
'Cause
won't be there.
time- my house is kind of like the meetup spot, the hangout spot a little
Yeah.
bit. You know what I mean? So it's like I'll invite certain people over, and like I know certain people. I'm like, nah, dude, like you just don't vibe with the.
Don't vibe. Dude.
No, because all the people
They
that-
take themselves too seriously.
Yeah.
It's like
And-
they can't like
Let their guard.
let their guard down, or not even that. They just can't be like you know they like joking around with them. they're going to get their feelings hurt so
Yeah.
and they're going to be like take that stuff so personal, and then like you're going to be like talking to them like a week from now, and they like no, you get nothing from them. You're like, what, did I say something wrong? Like what happened? Like
Yeah, then
My bad.
you're playing this game with them to where it's like you're buying into their feelings and the exact shit that they want you to
Yes.
because they want to be put on a fucking pedestal, and it's like,
and
nah,
and there's a
dude.
lot of people out there like that, and that's fine. You guys got your little groups and stuff that you hang out with. Great. I don't.
But a lot of
vibe
those
that
guys
way.
that are like that though, they don't have their groups and
true.
friends. They have fake ass people who are around them, and then they think everybody's snaky and bullshit, and then they go even further down that path of
Yeah.
thinking that they're better than everybody because they're not surrounded by real people. And when they do get surrounded by real people, they won't accept anything other than what they want to hear.
I think it's a shock to them.
Yeah.
Like the ones that we have talked about when they have come around and hung out with us, and they see that we're not just like fluffing their ego all
Right.
the time. They're like, and then they don't come around, and you're
Yeah.
like, yeah, because that's what you were looking for,
Right.
And
Exactly.
we're not those types of people.
No.
Like, hey, dude, if you're good at what you do,
Right. Yeah.
bro, I'll give you compliments all day long.
100%.
I'll be like, heck yeah,
Absolutely.
no doubt.
All of us are like that with
Yes.
people.
Yes,
And
but
it's like, but nobody wants to hang around and sit there and fucking talk about you and shit. You know what I mean?
24/7.
Like it's all like it's an open conversation. Like let's like honestly, when we're all hanging out, it's all about laughing,
Yeah.
making jokes, having a good time.
yeah, laughing until we're about pissing and shitting our pants.
I mean, that's what the boys are supposed to do. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And like when you get like these overly,
And
like,
one day
a
we
lot
were
of
just
people,
sitting there, we kept doing this, and we're like, let's do a pod,
yeah.
and that's what we did.
And a lot of people, they are like, first off, there's a lot of overly sensitive motherfuckers. That's one thing. It's like, quit getting your damn feelings hurt.
That's it, dude. Be a man.
Yeah, like
You,
stop,
like stomach it and just deal with
stop
it.
living in a little shell and being
Yep.
offended by everything. That shit's not fun to be around.
It's not. It's not. But there's a lot of people out there like that, dude.
Yeah,
And
and
I'm
then-
just like, ooh.
Then you see them like you'll meet like their like girlfriend or like their wife or something like that, and then you'll see that dynamic, and you're like, oh, you're unhappy everywhere in life.
Yeah. It always stems from something.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
always
it's just like,
Absolutely.
but yeah, Abe, I'm kind of with you too. Like talking to people, you're like, yeah, I'm like cool like this, you know.
Yeah.
And some people, you're like, you know, you might do more with.
Yeah,
But it's
absolutely.
like I got to be willing to put myself because I know like what
comes.
What yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That's,
And a lot of times,
Damn, whistling Dixie.
dude,
and a lot of
it's
times it's
age, bro.
fine, you know. But it's like I'm not trying to bitch about people, but
No, I'm not like bitching about nobody. Like I said, like my friends that I hang out with, we're good. Like we're
Oh,
across
yeah.
the board, like good. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like we might have had our disagreements or whatever like that, but we've all come and be like, yeah, I was an a-hole. I was too. My bad. Whatever. And we move on past it. But there are certain ones that I have nothing to do with nowadays, and
Same.
there's a reason because it's like I'm not gonna sit here. Like I'm sorry, dude. You're not the greatest person in the world.
Yeah.
Like you're talking, you know, you're acting like you're this big, like
Like you're the show, like you're motherfucking coming in this bitch,
like you're the Messiah,
you're
dude,
yeah.
or something. You're just like,
I'm chosen. I'm special. I'm cut from a different cloth. I mean, literally words that someone told me. I'm
Yeah.
chosen. I'm special. I'm cut from a different cloth.
Crazy.
I was like, yo, this friendship's over. You can't say shit like that.
you can't say that, dude.
no, man.
I mean, you can, but guess what's gonna happen? I'm gonna be like, okay, we're done.
Checking out combo over. Yeah.
Like that's wild.
yeah, that's wild as fuck. To
That's
think like
insane.
that,
One of those
man.
rogues.
You gotta, if you think
Simmer
that about
it
yourself,
down.
yeah, just chill. Like go around your friends. Be thankful for the friends that you do have, and don't be a fucking burden on
And
them.
yeah, dude, and understand when you're when you're hanging out with a group of dudes, right? Everybody there is better at something than you are.
Right.
That's just the way that
100%.
Absolutely.
You're not the
100%.
fucking best across the board at
No,
everything.
no.
You're not special.
Yeah, you're not. Like, but there are those people, and I'm just like, man, they rub me the wrong way.
Yeah,
we've
it's
always
irritating.
been that like that too. Like because we're like you said, like when people are good at something, like we're the first to compliment you.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm like, dude, that's awesome.
Always.
Absolutely.
Very
You can do that.
We're all very supportive of our friends.
Yeah, like that is amazing, you know. But
And even outside,
If
of
you're
my
out
friends,
looking
if you're
for that-
somebody that I don't have a whole lot to do with, but I see you on occasion, but we just don't hang out because of whatever, and you're good at what you do, and I see that, I'm gonna be like, dang, bro, good stuff.
Yeah, like if you genuinely impress me, I'm going to give you props.
absolutely,
same.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
absolutely. But like,
100%.
if you're, you know, I'm
lot
not
of-
saying just kids in general, but majority of the time, if you're like a 16, 17, 18, 21, 22-year-old kid, I'm going to be like, bro, you got a lot to learn.
Yeah, and
in
if
this
they're and
life,
if they're
dude.
fishing for
Yeah,
those compliments all the time, and like
And-
in every aspect of their life, like you said, you're like you're not that in everything. You can't be.
Yeah.
You know, like
Well, as I've gotten older, right? Like I look at myself from back in the day, like when I was very like adamant about whatever, like something that I was like, yeah, this is the way that it is. I'm sure everybody had that.
Oh, yeah.
When you were younger. And then when you would get around your boys and you would say it and you're like, oh, I know they'll agree with me. And they're like, no, I don't know. Like, I didn't like that, like a movie or something. And people would be like, no, I didn't dig that.
Yeah.
And they're like, and then it, like I found myself like there would be more arguments that I would go at, and it's like I've gotten older now to where it's like yeah, dude, you like it, I don't.
Right.
Let's move on from it. I'm not going to change your mind. You're not going to change my
100%.
mind. We're cool with that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But like, there's like those people that either never got out of that.
They want to sway your opinion to
They're trying to literally change your mind. You're like, it's not going to happen.
right.
You know, it's just not.
I doubled down, put my heels in the dirt every time with that shit.
Yeah.
And then I just start poking jokes at whatever it is that they like so much.
Yeah.
I'm
and,
like,
and I'll respect what people like,
Absolutely.
even if I don't.
yes.
But like, don't.
But
try
a lot of times, if you notice
convince
when
me.
you're having those kind of talks with people, right? Those types of people are like,
they're quick, not to cut you off, they're quick to fucking go at the shit that you're all about.
right,
Is that what
like,
you were saying?
So you'll give them props, right? Or you're like, oh yeah, you know, I respect that. You know, it's not what I like, but then it's like there's no recipient. What is it?
Reciprocation?
Yeah, like whatever that is, to where they'll be like, yeah, I respect your thing. Like a lot of times, like with those types of people I'm talking about, they don't give you that. They're just like, oh, okay, well, you respect mine. That's where we're gonna leave it at now. And you're like, that's very childish.
It's some like the social shit, man. The way that people do, it's like you try not to let it get under your skin, but like the more and more time you go on and you spend with people, it's eventually it's like you're trying to get under my skin.
Yes, and that's the problem too. Is like I feel like a lot of those types of people that we have talked about, their parents acted like their shit didn't stink,
Oh yeah,
and they just
ours did not.
up talked. Hell no, dude.
No.
There was 3 boys and 1 daughter, and we got our asses
And this is
beat
what we
all
got.
the time.
Spankings and go outside.
Elizabeth got special treatment, hands down.
How many times you guys get?
She was fucking
Go
going
outside.
at me on Saturday, bro. Now it's my turn. Now that you're not here to defend yourself, Mibs, I am absolutely your favorite brother, and we all know that shit's the truth.
I'll call her up on the phone right
Don't
now.
fucking
Doug.
call her up. You don't need to talk to her.
No, you guys were
She
going.
just lie again.
Yeah, I don't know what got me off on all that. It's just I don't know. Like I just there's people in my life that I'm just like, oh man.
Yeah.
And then some of those people that's in my life, they have good qualities too.
Yeah.
You know, and you're like, dude, like this here, you're freaking awesome. But like over here, it's like I believe, me personally, and maybe not a lot of people feel this way, but I believe everybody is capable of change. I know that's a huge thing that some people are like, no, people are incapable of change. I believe people are.
Right. Yeah. No.
If you
Absolutely.
truly want to change, you can change.
I have.
Yep.
You don't. Me too.
Yeah, I
you
think
don't
we all
have
have.
to be that way. You don't have to be
I was a
the
lot.
coolest dude in the room.
I was
It's not-
way
it's nothing
different
like that, dog.
Yeah.
10
It's
years
just be you. Mm-hmm. Learn to go with the flow, man.
Yeah. But there's just some of those people that they're gonna hold on to that shit until they die. They're never gonna let it go.
Yeah. No, it's crazy, man. It is.
That's. I mean, speaking of like fake ass people, like one of my buddies at work passed. Sam knew him, and like I didn't go to his funeral because of how many. I don't know.
Those types of people.
This is kind of a touchy subject, but like there was a lot of people that was like leeching off of this dude because he made good money, and this is an understatement, isn't it, Sam?
Oh yeah.
Like these motherfuckers used this dude till he died.
Yeah.
And then
Literally.
treated him like absolute shit, talked shit about him, kicked him out of the house all the time. His girlfriend
That he paid for.
his girlfriend would go be sleeping with other dudes, come back, finally let him in. And he was like loyal to a fault with people. That's how the kind of guy he was. And then he dies, and then like those same people like losing their shit, like that he meant everything to him and all this. And I'm like, you literally told him, I wish you would drop dead. Like his girlfriend told him that.
That's messed up, dude.
And then he dies, and now y'all want to act like something bad happened to you. I'm like, motherfucker, you guys used this dude until he couldn't take it no more.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I was like, I can't go to a funeral that's going to be all the people that are going to be there are going to be those same motherfuckers that used them and shit.
Yeah.
let alone it was like a sad way to go, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like you don't really want to see that either.
It just it is weird like how people will turn like that, like because being there, it was like that, like treating them that way, and then all of a sudden, you know, he's kicked out of the house. She's wherever she was,
Yeah.
and cheating on him, and then now all of a sudden she's crying, and you know she's
Called my phone like 4 times.
probably thinking like, oh, my cash cow is gone. now.
Absolutely.
100%.
And that's
That's horrible.
exactly what she's
It is exactly what it is.
that's freaking out over.
She tried to call
That's
me.
terrible.
Trying to get some money.
Everybody else
She's like,
said,
that's my new guy to get.
yeah, right. She tried to call me, and I blocked her shit. And like all the other guys at work, they answered the phone because they felt bad, and all of them said they regret it because how she acted, and was like it was just a completely all about her thing,
Yeah.
acting like homeboy was her number one and all their shit. And I'm like, yeah, that's why I didn't answer that fucking phone call because I would have told that bitch straight up how it is. Like I can't listen to that shit, man.
No. Absolutely.
Especially not like
No.
me and him had our ons and offs, but it was always because she would come between it and she was putting shit in his head because I never gave her the attention like that she wanted. Like she wanted to be like queen shit all the time when she was around. And also her son, that was just as bad as she is. I couldn't stand that kid.
Yeah.
And he knew this, but he liked me because he understood why I didn't like them. But at the same time, he lived with them, and that was like his girlfriend and her son. So it's like they would put shit in his head about me, and then like all of a sudden he would kind of have like a weird problem with me, or they would get in trouble. Like anytime his stepson would get in trouble, well, Eli did this, and Eli did that, and yada yada yada. They would just like try to blame me about a bunch of shit because they couldn't keep their act together.
Yeah.
I remember when I was working with Eli, and he told me before, and I seen it multiple times, trying to figure out how much money Eli's making.
Yeah, they were always worried about my
I
money.
always worried about
Dude,
Eli's money.
That's like that.
I'm like,
In a,
why don't you
in a
do
lot
more?
of work areas though?
Yeah,
People are very,
That's-
very, very.
Well,
like,
this is going to where people don't view themselves. I'm like, well, one, when a job comes in, Eli's always the one going.
Yeah.
90%. You guys are lollygagging, making excuses why you can't go. We're out the door already heading to the job, and Eli pretty much I don't think there was one thing you wasn't able to do.
most of the time, unless it's like someone stuck way down in the ditch and we need
Right. Yeah.
Like
understandable. But what I'm saying is, they should look at what they're doing.
right.
Absolutely.
Like Eli's doing twice as much as you. Of course, he's getting more money. He knows more than you. Only one that was up there was Chad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know.
yeah.
I don't know if I should have said his name.
No, it's
Fine.
fine.
This-
It's
you
fine.
can say his first name.
Yeah. Like they won't be able to find out who he is.
No,
Right.
and that's what I told Whitney. I was like, bro, when I worked in the oil fields, when I worked road construction, our finances were not discussed openly with nobody. Both my bosses told me, don't tell nobody how much you make. This shit always
Causes a problem.
causes a problem. So that's what I told Whitney. I'm like, bro, you got to quit with this fucking telling everybody who's making what and shit type of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's eventually I told him, I was like, I don't care if you want to be open finances with everybody else. I was like, but seriously, bro, I was like, quit fucking telling people how much I make. Yeah, I make more money than them guys did, but it's like my truck was the only one that stayed running and in good condition. Good condition.
Totaling it.
You got it.
I didn't.
Didn't total it.
I didn't ruin all my tools. I didn't leave tools behind all the time. I didn't ruin my truck. I always got the job done. I'm not arguing with him the whole time. So Whitney's like, yeah, he's gonna pay me more because
Right.
I'm more efficient and I make him more money than you guys do. I'm like, I don't know why you can't get that through your fucking heads.
Right.
Exactly. And I think like he didn't want to tell them, but I think that they pried it out of him a lot of times.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Like they asked him like in the shop, you know, like how much is he like getting paid?
Yeah.
How
And
much
that's
is he
like-
getting for that job? How
That's
much?
like me. It's like I'm my own boss, but I'll have people call and ask me for like a detail or whatever like that, and I'll give them the price. And it's, I've had it a couple times. Like, oh my god, like that's insane. Like, this guy up here only charges this much or this much, and I'm like, yeah, go to them.
Yeah.
If like,
And they
not
don't.
saying, or they do. And I'm like, whatever, or it doesn't matter. Like, I'm mobile, so I'm hauling, my big truck around and going
Right.
to like I'm wasting gas, and there's
and
I
your
gotta
guys'
pay a
the
crew.
quality of work is better.
Well, I mean, I don't know about that guy.
Well,
but
it is though because you got a 5-star rating and these other guys don't.
Yeah.
I mean, so it is. I know you're being humble about it, but it is what it is. It's like that's why you got a 5-star rating, is because these people that are willing to pay that, they see why they got to pay a little extra than some of these little fucking knockoff brands.
Sure. But like, if that's what you like, to me, it's like, I'm not going to sit here and debate with you about my prices.
Yeah,
Like pay it or
This ain't
go
a
down
pawn
the
shop.
road. No, exactly.
not a pawn
So,
shop.
But that's the thing, like, because money is what makes the world go round, and everybody is
It's always a hard conversation.
always, dude. Always.
When you're dealing with the that is the one thing I do miss about working in just like these 9-to-5 jobs is like none of the finances and all that shit you don't have to deal with.
Yeah.
But then the other thing comes into play, like you're under their thumb.
All the time, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like every company I've ever worked for that is like that, they always push the line further and further with expectations or pay cuts, or they start making you do a whole bunch of shit that you're not getting paid to do. Like they were trying to, like when I was working for that scrap company, I'm not going to name them, but
Yeah.
they were trying to make me a part of their safety committee and all that shit. And I'm like, first off, I'm the wrong guy because I'm cutting all the fucking corners out here. Y'all don't even know it.
I'm breaking all the rules, son.
Doug. I was breaking all the rules in that company. I was like, you guys don't even know who I am.
Don't be picking me.
Don't search my crane cab.
See, but that's like going back to like how we talk about people, like how we were talking about people, but like, so full of themselves. It's like I'm good at putting a face on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think we all kind of are that. Like, like I
Eventually you have to get there, yeah.
Yeah, like I could sit there and have a conversation with somebody and be like, yeah, man, and like, if it's work or somebody I don't really like, I can be like, yeah, I can tolerate you and act and put a face on yeah, you're a cool dude, like I'm really good at doing that.
Yeah.
But as I'm getting older, I'm just more like I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Like because I'm like
With me, a lot of times it's like I'm generally in a good mood. And,
Yeah, me too.
And a happy guy.
Yes.
And
There's a lot
times-
of people out there that aren't.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing that bothers me.
And they come in and they try to damper you.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
make
I
you feel
hate it.
Oh, dude, it's so annoying, man.
Yeah, 'cause I've been-
like Jordan Peterson says, dude.
Yeah, and it's like-
surround
like,
yourself
you're
around
br-
people
you're-
that's going to lift you up and not
like
tear
you're
you
trying
down.
to bring me down now.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
when I'm like, dude.
Yeah. And some of
Was
them
that old
some of them
saying?
do it. And
Oh,
then,
yeah.
then they see the ugly side.
Misery,
Yes, exactly.
loves comfort or whatever like that.
Yeah.
Misery, well, something like that.
Yeah, I mean that sounds good.
Yeah, we'll go with that one.
Misery
that-
loves
it's like
comfort.
when
No,
they-
we need,
I-
we
I-
need Bino here because Bino like, well, it's this. I'm like, thanks, Bean. Appreciate
misery
that.
loves company, maybe,
Yeah, that's what it is.
or comfort. Both of them.
Throw it in the comments, Bean, because I know you hear it.
Hey, correct
One
us.
of them.
But that's where it always like got with me. It's like don't try to like
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
and like Eli, like sometimes it does affect you sometimes.
Oh, it does.
does.
Absolutely.
Like eventually, they
if you're around that person
then
long
I become
enough,
depressed and angry.
they take on
pissed
parts
off.
of your traits, and you take on part of their traits. That's
Oh,
just
dude.
how it goes.
And I
That's
don't
like
that.
that's working this job out. There's so many times where I'm like I'm doing good and like I'll be like sober and I'll be like done with the weed and all that shit and I'll be doing this job. I'm like, why the fuck am I staying sober if this is my job? Like this shit makes me want to go get blasted, bro. This job sucks all the ass in the world. Which is, that's
You need to
just,
start doing it for yourself.
I know, dude. I know.
Like you.
That's not a good excuse. I know that. That's
Seriously, though.
That's me. That's the that's just a struggle in everyday life that everybody goes through. It's like
Yeah.
you're doing good, and then all of a sudden you got to go to work, and it fucking dampers you.
or you come across that person, and you're just like, man, my day was going good, and then now it's not.
Yeah,
You're to blame.
that's what bums me out about Chad is like, so he was one of those dudes, so much potential if he would have cleaned his act up,
Yeah.
got it together, like so much potential. I mean, he showed me the ropes when I started there.
Oh yeah, I remember.
We had so many.
You guys started off really good.
Really good. And when it ended, I'll tell you the last memory I had with him. Me and him were sitting outside the shop. We're smoking a joint, and that's what me and him like. That's what Chad like. The thing about Chad is like, he could see my goofy side, and he loved that about me.
Yeah.
Like when I'm making jokes and shit like that. So we're sitting out there, we're smoking. This fucking bird is just going ham on top of the building, like making all these crazy noises and shit.
Movies.
Anyways, what I told him, I was like, damn, that motherfucker's straight out of Disney movie, bro. I was like, that thing's up there helping Cinderella get dressed and shit. And Chad just started laughing, dude. We fucking rolling. We were laughing so hard to the point to where I had to get out of the truck and go back into the shop so we could get away from each other for a minute.
Yeah.
So that's what bums me out, because it's like we had our ups, we had our downs 100%. It was never, ever anything personal between me and him. It was always the people that he surrounded himself with would come between any of his good friendships. So, and I was a good friend of Chad's, and so was Whitney. And his, those people who were manipulating him naturally, their instinct is to get him away from people like that who are going to make him do better in life.
But that's what I'm saying. Like shame on people like that, though.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
That's why-
That's so like you don't deserve anything in life at that point.
No,
You're
man.
a piece of crap, dude.
You are.
Like if you're gonna like literally tear people down like that and make them not want to achieve to be the best that they can possibly be, like
mean,
who the hell are you?
She called exactly, and she would call him constantly at work, nagging him. I mean, he would have to leave work sometimes and just go straight to her. Otherwise, I'm gonna throw all your shit. I'm gonna burn everything you have. You're cheating on me. All this yada yada yada. Chad never fucking cheated. Never did I ever see him with another woman. And never. And I know because he would have told me if he was.
Oh, right.
He was not that guy.
Yeah.
But she was that person. So it's like that's what those people do is like you blame him for exactly what you're doing to him.
Absolutely.
Yep. So they don't have to live with
Because
that
a lot of people in
if
this
they
world
had
have a hard time admitting that they are the problem.
Yeah.
They're like,
And she is one person I don't ever see that changing.
right.
And I don't want to keep talking about this, but it's
No, it's new.
yeah, and
It's fresh.
that was the last couple times I seen him on his down slopes, and he got real bad off, and I could tell like he would kept grabbing his chest, like his chest was hurting, like he would have to go sit in his truck because it was like just like he couldn't even any movement like in his blood pulse and everything, his heart wouldn't be able to keep up, is what it seemed like, you know, and he would be going through that. And then he would get a phone call, and I would hear her because he'd always answer the phone and it'd be on speaker, Bluetooth in his truck, and I would hear the shit that she's saying to him.
I've heard it a couple
I'm like,
times.
dude, this guy is like literally knocking on death's door, and you're just kicking him while he's fucking down.
Yeah.
Like, it's just sad that people got to
it's
live
sad.
a life like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's freaking sad, dude.
It was very toxic, like with that. Like, and I was there for a little bit, and I'm like, when I seen him, like, do you deal with this daily?
And I know you. I know you. I mean, I don't know if you,
Like,
but I could
Get up
guarantee you were like, why you with her, bro?
Oh,
yeah.
totally.
Right.
Everybody kind of was.
Yeah. I literally, and the other guys at work, they're not as, you know,
Vocal as you?
quick to, yeah, maybe as vocal or whatever.
Well,
about
in a good way, though. Like, because Eli's like people.
Well, he was your
people
boy.
waiting around trying to get paid. Eli's like, now.
Let's get it go. Let's
Yeah.
I want out.
Like, you have to be that way in a situation like that. You have to be vocal.
But that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like with you, you're that type of person. Like I know when you first started the job, you talked about Chad and you were like, dude, this dude is freaking cool as crap.
Yeah.
You liked him. You guys hit it off really well. And you're like, a lot of us and a lot of our friends, you know, that we hang out with, we're like, yo, if you're with, you know, like we're very tight knit
Yeah.
group of guys, and we have each other's back, and that's how I know that's how you looked at it. You're like,
Right.
this dude's cool, man.
Oh, yeah. I was
And
under.
then he has this person that's literally belittling him and making him feel like he's worthless when he's
Sapping.
bringing in tons and tons of money.
And then-
Sapping his life.
And then her son comes in, you know, Chad hires him in for a while. This kid's like 19. They show up to a job site and he's like, "Hey, Chad, you want to get under their jacket up and get all this started?" Like he's like the boss man or something. Like this kid don't know fucking nothing. Every job that he got sent out onto where he was by himself, dude, 90% of the time he couldn't get the job done. This motherfucker couldn't even do a tire. Like Kyle is 3 times the mechanic that this kid was.
Shout out to my son Kyle.
Yeah.
Love you, brother. Don't know what that means. It's just peace and love to Kyle, my son.
Yeah, Abe's
I
firstborn.
got the adoption papers in the
Bro,
in the truck.
Matt was talking about how he was losing his shit listening to that episode.
The one with Kyle on it.
He said the exact moment he brought up was when you told him, he was like, you brought up to me, he was like, yeah, does he like to stop at a lot of gas stations and stuff and feel at home? And I started laughing until I couldn't even breathe. Matt said he was laughing until he fucking was crying at
Yeah.
that part.
Dude, he
Shout out to Matt.
I sent Kyle.
Love you, homie.
Yeah, we got to have Matt the Cuzzo.
Oh, yeah, he'll be-
I asked him on today, but he just kind of,
He's going through some stuff right now.
cousin Matt, yeah.
Yeah, they're going through some
Yeah, their
stuff.
family's going through a rough time right now.
Yeah, definitely.
Sorry to hear that. Definitely be praying
Absolutely.
for them guys for sure.
100%, man. But the Kyle, I sent him that thing, and I sent it. Well, first off, we had all the kids we were hanging out and stuff, and I was in the driver's side.
Yeah.
And I was like, whose glasses are these?
Oh, yeah.
Kyle's. So Kyle has these little snap-on, like little safety goggles. They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then there's like a knife over there, and Eli's like, yeah, dude, those are all his snacks over there too. So I see all Kyle's snacks. So Kyle, you better be listening. And they're all down there, and so I'm like recording, like, whoa, dude. I'm like, check out these new glasses I got, bro. And I'm like, got this knife and stuff, and looking at him, look at all these snacks I just found. And I sent that Snapchat over to him, and he was like, he goes, snooping ass. That's what he told me. Said I'm a snooping ass. I'm like, oh. And then I sent him the short that our sister made of him about you going on a tangent about him.
Yeah.
And I sent that over, and he goes, "Whoa!" He goes, "What's with all the hate?" I was like, "No hate, brother, all love."
No, he probably sees me because like I sometimes I don't know if he knows how to take me because I'm his boss. So
Yeah.
he probably thinks I'm actually talking shit. I'm not. I mean, definitely drink pop differently.
Drink it different, Kyle.
Yeah,
this is not okay.
Be different with your soda endeavors.
Yeah. And soups.
Dude, one thing that made me laugh so hard with him was when I was going to the gym all the time. And he'd drive me to the gym, and like he'd come in and watch. And then I was like, "Yeah, man, you ever want to try that?" And he's like, "No." And I was like, we're on the way home, and I was just like, I was doing like pulling the U, like I just kept pushing at it. And I was like, "Hey, man, you gonna go home and work out tonight?" He's like, "I'm going home and playing Helldivers."
I'm going home and going to bed.
Yeah.
That dude sleeps like 18 hours a day.
No, he sleeps at work. He goes home and he plays Helldivers until like fucking 3 a.m. Like that's all he's been playing, I think, lately.
Helldivers.
Helldivers too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Game looks crazy.
That's what I told him. I was like, bro, I was like, for Christmas, like,
Yeah, you gotta let me know. I gotta get my son some freaking presents, dude.
I told him, I was like, for a Christmas, what do you call that? Like, I don't get them but like people get Christmas bonuses. I was like, for a Christmas bonus, I'm gonna have to get you like a little handheld for when I start going back to the gym and shit. Because I got this kid captured all day long.
Right.
When I'm doing, especially when I'm going to the gym and shit, and I could tell he's like, he wants to go home and get video games.
Yeah, he wants to go chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what I told him. I was like, look, bro, if I didn't tell him this, but when I go back, I'm going to pay him more, of course. But secondly, I'm like, dude, like if you're driving me to the gym every day, like when I do have another fight, like I'm professional now, so I will get paid money. Like I'll give you a chunk of that fucking money for being my driver. Even when I get my license back, dude, I still need a driver all the time. You know what I mean? Just because it's like, just to play it smart. Like I realized like I'm not balling, but I'm to the point where like I can afford to have a driver.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not getting rid of that. I'm gonna keep a driver on board all the time.
Yeah.
Just so I can, not have to worry about that aspect of things.
Absolutely. And Kyle's a good one to have around too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but dude, I tell you guys. I told you guys the other day. Like, I hope he's fucking watching this too because I didn't say nothing to him really about it in person. Motherfucker kept drifting off into La La Land while he's driving on the highway, and it's like nonstop, like stop and go shit. Damn near almost rear into 2 people. Also, when we was in Ohio, they have like those roads that'll just like whip around like super curve. We're like driving, I'm watching, and I'll always give them to the very last second. And I'm like, stop.
Hey, hey, did you see that?
Yeah. He almost fucking ran us. He's like going 55 on a curb that's like 15. It's just like straight to the right. He's like going 55. I'm like, surely he's looking straight forward. What the fuck are you seeing that I'm not seeing?
There's a magical road that just keeps going.
I know. That's what I'm like, bro. Do you? It's like, I tell him, bro, do you forget sometimes that you're driving?
Oh,
People
man.
do. People, like you're talking about, like drifting off. People do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll just be like driving and then like
I've gotten bad in my getting older now. Like that's like I've almost driven for you a couple times, and I'm like, man, I probably fall asleep at the wheel if I ain't careful.
Yeah.
Because you pull some freaking long ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Also, with our job, a lot of it's on call. And if I have a driver who's got to drive a lot, like I'll give them a chance to get some Z's in.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
But it's like sometimes, though, yeah, it's like you're like to Flint, to Ohio, to fucking Indiana. I mean, shit is all over the map sometimes, too, though. And it's like, that's when all that sleeping pays off. Like now you got to kind of fucking drive around all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's move to these.
Yeah, let's move forward.
Let's see these here. What you
I've just been blabbering on about work. He threw that right in his ass crack.
that was cement, dog. He threw cement right into his butt crack.
His day's ruined. You got to go wash your whole ass
But
out.
dude, think though, like
they got cement ass.
Yeah, you do. You gotta go wash that bugger out.
Yeah.
Because that's gonna hurt if it dries.
Yeah. You're going to have crusty cheeks all day,
Yeah.
which that dude probably already does.
Yeah, but dude, the precision that dude had.
Dude.
He had it on the end of a trowel and he was just like pow. Like that
LeBron-
dude was like probably 7 feet.
That's a
8
good
feet away.
distance. That's
and he
probably
was
even
like
further.
smack dab right into his freaking ass crack. Like right in there. I was like, dang.
Yeah, just right on the top of his ass crack, and it looked like it went down in too.
It did. Oh, it absolutely.
That's
did.
fantastic.
How? Yeah.
So I know we all got
But
some videos.
at the same time, it's like, man, put your ass crack away.
Absolutely.
No one wants to look.
I wouldn't carry a bucket of cement around just for people that I see have their butt crack hanging out.
Yeah, no, for sure.
That'd be awesome.
No one-
Like, you're like, dude, was it showing? Like, yes, it was.
Give 'em a
That's
whole-
why you got some cement in the crack.
Clearly, that shit was on. Go ahead, Sam.
Give him the whole trowel.
Yeah.
Like, like the whole thing.
Just walk up behind him and just smudge it right down in that.
The whole thing.
Okay, it says kids today, they so soft they couldn't never survive this. It's so over the top. But I thought it was funny.
What the? Is that from a movie?
I guess.
He just rolls over.
He rolls over. He's good to go, dude. Solid.
What the fuck?
What was that?
It was a dummy.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You can clearly see it. Oh man, I love that
But
stuff.
what's that from?
They're just sitting there.
Oh, the movie. I don't even.
They don't even move.
Yeah.
That's got to be Brazil. The Brazilian videos that I watch of people getting smoked by cars and shit all the time. Dude, Brazil and India. India, their worst enemy is trains. I can't tell you how many people I've watched get killed by a train in India. And it's always like totally their fault.
Yeah.
Like those dudes that'll be like riding on a train and they're hanging off the side of it all this time. Then all of a sudden a pole will come by and smoke them in the head and they're dead. And I'm like,
Like, wow.
yeah, stay in the
That was
train.
shocking.
Like, look
Yeah.
at us.
Yeah.
Like freaking.
That was some good sound effect.
Damn.
It was like the whole freaking sound like there's an actual pole down here that somebody smacked.
a pole, dude.
Dong.
Echo didn't it? It was like,
Yeah. Do a helicopter sound. Your helicopter sound had a little bit of juice in the mouth.
hey, that was a good one. Wow. Okay, here we go.
Wow.
You stand up too fast. What a series of unfortunate events right there. Right?
That's good.
That was a good
That's
one,
fun.
right? I like that one a lot.
See the red blood on the floor.
That guy cracks me up. I watched him
When
a
you
lot.
get up too fast.
Dude,
All
you,
right.
you know how I know I have a hard ass head?
You've done that. I know.
But I was doing I was on like a new diet and I was also like severely under dehydrated because that was when I thought I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna lose weight by just like eating once a day and like barely drinking, like only drinking water here and there and shit.
Yeah.
And like I was like sober for like a good month and then I started drinking vodka and then I'm like severely dehydrated.
Yeah.
I stand up, fall, smoke my head right on the side window, a little ledge there by the front door.
Yeah.
And I just like got right up and was like, damn. That's like,
Most people might.
right. Exactly. That's how I know. I was like, I got a hard ass fucking noggin if I can be falling just straight
Right.
up on that shit. Remember when I fell in the bathtub at mom's house back at
Yeah,
well,
you
that's,
blew the whole freaking. I'm like sitting there, like, I'm like, why is there water coming out from underneath the floor here? I'm like, oh no.
that was totally fine. I don't understand how I've had a couple of spots where I'm like, that like people die from that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, they
Stuff's not safe.
No,
That's
no.
why, like, watching some of them, like, street fights, it's like the fighting is like, I'm like, yeah, but when people freaking smoke their head on the concrete,
Yeah, it's
and they're
brutal.
like, pow, and they're like,
Yeah,
like, oh, God, that dude might die.
yeah.
it's not good.
No.
He's definitely not gonna be the same ever again.
All right, we watched my three. Let's go ahead and find Eli's, and then
I sent you a bunch.
yeah. So we'll give us a couple ones that you want us to watch, and Sam sent me a couple too.
That one right there, first one, dude.
Want to watch this one?
This guy, okay, listen, this is a foreigner making fun of American accents. This threw me through a loop, bro.
Wow.
Dude, that's crazy, isn't it? You're a rocket launcher.
Dude, he did a terrible.
Play it again. I couldn't.
He can't speak English, but it's like that's what we sound like to them.
Rocket launcher, Larry.
That's amazing.
Wow,
That's a good one, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
That one made me laugh pretty good. I was like,
Yeah.
damn. I mean, he had the accent down, but he didn't have the words right.
No.
Rocket launcher.
All right. There's that one.
Yeah, dude, that one right there, my friend. Watch this guy. It's kind of not funny, but it kind of is.
Oh my.
Dude, that guy had a hard night.
Dude, if he slept on that bench, his body is just like, hey, this isn't okay. And he's just, his whole body, he's like, ow, 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 ow. Because he's probably like 63 years old, you know?
He should
And
be in like a nursing home.
yes, 100%.
But he's out on the street doing drugs.
He got like no teeth.
No.
He's so white-headed. And
You
his
could tell-
face, his eyes and nose is just swollen beyond belief.
That dude's body fucking hurts.
Yeah, that was it. It was just all pain.
And see that guy.
And that guy is like recording. The guy's like,
Well,
wow.
That dude that's recording, I could never do that to someone going through something like
I'd help
that.
him up.
I would instantly help him.
Like, come on, buddy, let's get you up here, man.
I'd be like, damn, bro,
all right, bro?
I'll go get you a hotel room for a night.
I'm like, do you need a Tylenol? I'll get you one. I'll get you a couple, buddy.
And then right away, you got any crack?
you got some crack? You're like, that make me feel way better.
got some of that tweed. I need
Like,
some of that
nah,
tweed.
buddy.
Nah,
You
buddy.
need a doctor.
Yeah, you need a nursing home.
You need
You need to
something.
get off the street.
Look at his cool ass top hat, though.
Yeah, dude.
I bet he looks fly sometimes.
Yeah, for sure.
Sometimes, but not that morning.
No, that morning he had a hard
Yeah,
night.
that looked rough.
Yeah, it didn't look good at all.
He had a
dude.
bad one.
Dang, poor old boy.
Okay, what's that say? Just hit play on it real quick. I just want to see what it is.
It says it's not available.
All right. No worries.
It's not available.
You can't have
available.
I wonder if they took it off or something. Facebook's pretty good about not doing that all the time, though.
Oh, that was
I
just-
don't know how to hog tie nobody.
Yeah, that was it.
Like, hog tie, I don't know what that means. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, you
I
want to do it? We don't have to, but
No,
if you
let's
want to do it, let's do
I
it.
like him. It's hilarious. He goes, I don't know how to hog tie nobody.
Somebody sent me something on my phone and it said that I hog tied her. I don't know how to hog tie people.
I don't know how to hog tie no people.
Somebody sent me
It's just that part. I don't know how to
Said,
hog tie
somebody sent me
nobody.
something on my phone saying I hog tied that girl. I don't know how to hog tie nobody. Dude, the waterworks came on in that freaking. Did you watch the whole interview?
No.
I did.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, when he starts crying and shit?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
R. Kelly and that recorder lady. I don't know who she is, but she was not buying it. She's like, "Pfft,
Yeah.
this isn't real. Like,
Yeah, you hog tied.
you you hog tied.
You definitely hog tying.
Yeah,
He did some bad.
and he peed on people too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was all pisser.
He was the piss. He was the old piss bandit.
He was a piss face.
Jeez. Oh, I don't
He
nobody.
didn't just piss on people. He pissed on minors.
Yeah,
Jesus, man.
I don't piss on nobody.
What
do you
piss
mean?
on? Quit pissing on kids, bro.
Stop it now.
Oh, he's actually done.
Yeah, he's in prison, right?
Oh,
yeah.
he's done.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be getting out neither.
That's what I don't understand with these Hollywood people.
How some of them
Yeah.
All this stuff coming out like Quiet on Set
Yeah.
and all these Nickelodeon people, and I know there was probably Disney stuff too. I'm not 100%.
Probably.
You know, I'm thinking there probably is, and then R. Kelly and the new one. Is it P Diddy?
Yeah,
P Diddy, right?
Yeah.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
P Diddy.
P Diddy,
and,
Puff Daddy, whatever.
freaking
Diddy the Diddler.
Diddy Diddler.
Yeah.
He diddled.
Yeah.
And then
Cosby.
Cosby. It's like, dude, what? You guys have everything.
Yeah.
Why?
They're fucking
Like, dude, Cosby. Okay, let's just say Cosby. Okay, let's say
Yeah, Cosby was a rough one because
Right.
he was awesome.
But as I'm saying, like, okay, dude, like, how old is he? Like 80 something years old now?
He definitely wasn't awesome, but I thought he was awesome.
Like, Cosby's like 80, and I'm not condoning this by any means necessary, but like, you're rich as can be.
Yeah,
You could easily get like a 30-year-old woman that's smoking hot
yeah.
because of your money. You don't need to go around drugging people.
No.
dude. You don't need to.
No, dude. But it's like they're like sadistic in a
Yeah.
way. They're sick.
Yeah.
in the
That-
fucking head.
That's the thing that I
That's
see.
yeah,
is like,
it blows my mind.
And the thing about that shit, there's no way to fix that in people. I don't think.
yeah,
They're just
unfortunately,
it's
yeah.
like they've had everything, and then like they want that
that
like,
no
that taboo thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
they want that thing
because
that's
it's
like,
like
off
they've had
limits.
everything else.
yeah.
Crazy
You
to
know,
me.
it's not now we got to drug you.
Yeah, but like in the midst of doing that, I mean, it's like, dude, you got to know that this shit. Someone like you're doing.
You're
this
gonna get caught.
Yeah, you're doing this to people who have vocal cords. They're going to say something to other people about this shit. What? Who do you?
Money, dude. That's what I'm saying. Power, dude. Like they get so high up, and they're like, how long before someone finds out? And they're probably like, well, Cosby's probably like, I'll probably be dead before they find out.
He's
Well,
out, dude. What are you talking about?
I know.
He's at home in his mansion chilling.
I know.
That's why I don't understand.
I know.
Like, R. Kelly gets put away like he's gone.
Yeah.
But like, how did Cosby get out in like 6 months?
I think
That's what I'm saying,
it all
do
depends
we-
on where you go to court at and how lean.
There's probably
And I
some I
never,
don't
and I
know,
never
but-
watched the full like the whole trial with Cosby.
I didn't either. It was
So maybe there was loopholes in it that didn't add up. I'm not saying I don't know. Like this is like
No, I mean he definitely was
don't
drugging
know.
and raping.
Yeah, but that then like
And I don't know. I
should
think
be-
that's a hard word to say actually. On
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I do. You know what I
But
did?
we're not condoning.
he
it.
was
Like,
drugging.
we're not okay with
He was
it.
drugging and diddling.
Yeah.
You know, one thing that I did almost. I didn't watch all of it, but I still go back to is the Johnny Depp trial.
Oh my
Amber Heard?
God.
A mega pint. He goes a mega pint.
She shit in his bed, dude.
He goes. It looks like it could hold cocaine.
I mean, could you imagine some dime piece like that shitting in your bed? I'll honestly be like, that's probably what he was like. He's like, you're so fucking hot. I guess we maybe just kind of make this work.
You pooped in my bed.
But he is also Johnny Depp though. He could
Right.
If do a Johnny D impersonation.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah,
Oh, dude, I can't do him.
you pooped in my, you shit in my bed.
It's like a mega pint. Pint.
No, mine's actually better than yours was.
I think so.
Depp is probably hard to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like really mellow and laid back.
He's cool, dude. I like Depp.
Yeah, JD's pretty cool. JD's
Nick
in
and
the house.
names.
But when the mega pint,
Nicknames.
Nick and names.
Nick and names.
Close.
they said that they were him and Marilyn Manson was doing drugs. Is that what she was saying?
Yeah.
And he's like, I gave
she-
Marilyn Manson like a pill once so he'd stop talking so much.
Is that what he said?
yeah.
Yeah, Marilyn Manson never stops talking.
No.
And
That
his
Marilyn Manson, not a fan over here of him.
I like a few of his songs.
I don't like his music. I don't like his
Him?
personality.
Beautiful People and
He never shuts the fuck up.
Sweet Dreams.
He's just a weird dude in general. You know?
Oh yeah, I'm fine with weird though, but like
He got in all that trouble too, though.
Did he for real?
Oh yeah.
What's he be diddling people too?
You know that one chick from Westworld?
wait, go down.
Yeah, look into Marilyn Manson. I don't know if he's still
how
on
these
drugs.
people getting away with this stuff?
I don't know if they are so much anymore.
You know what? I'm starting to fucking get old because it's hard for me to read that.
Yeah, I can't really see that from.
Well, we're half screening things right now, so that's probably why. But it says that random.
Yeah, exactly. Just play it. Let's see what it is. Because everything I sent you, I'm pretty sure was for the pod. That random. Oh, dude, yeah.
Walk away from me, you chalk-faced whore. Where?
Whoa.
Yeah. Next exercise period. God.
Tits.
What the heck?
What is going on here?
It's a chick prison movie.
Wow.
I love it.
Top quality acting.
I want to watch the whole.
Look at this
movie.
chick, dude. They definitely only hired her because of her boob size.
She's like,
And her tits are just like,
dang.
just a set of wow knobs.
That
on
was
her.
yeah, wowzers.
Damn, I like to see that without a brow on it.
Oh my God. Oh man.
I bet you she takes her bra off. Them bitches are on her knees.
Yeah.
She's like, "Rah!" and throws a knife into the wall. Bitch, you in prison. Why you got a
I'm
fucking
having a hard
throwing
time
knife?
finding some like.
Oh, these ones here are the ones you sent me. And you can tell me which one you want me to play.
You could play the top one.
This one, must watch, tries 100 times salvia for the first time. Things didn't go.
I thought this
as
one.
he thought.
I thought this went away, and people are doing it again.
Jeez.
Wearing a poncho.
Oh wow. The woo. Where you at, brother? Yeah, kids don't do drugs. Absolutely.
All good? No, it ain't, bro.
What?
Motherfucker turned into Forrest Gump.
Wi-Fi? We got plenty of I don't know. White light? It's okay.
Whoa.
See him find some of the sadistic shit.
Wow. That dude's losing it, dude. He's going outside.
He's leaving.
He's like, I want some sunlight. I'd feel better. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
They're opening it up so he can go out.
I thought like salvia that was legal,
Yeah, go out into public.
and it's coming back.
See, dude, the thing
This
with-
one, watch this one. This is a great one. Guy was stealing in his car, inside of his car, robbing him. He's punching the shit.
Yeah,
out of
help.
Yeah, dude.
him. Yeah, don't
You
steal.
rob people, that's what happens.
Yeah, yeah. Beat his ass. Damn, his boy had his back though, huh?
Yeah,
Wow. That could have ended pretty badly.
Yeah, he had every right to shoot the fuck out of them guys.
Oh, absolutely. Dang.
yeah. What'd you do if you went outside and someone was in your truck?
Bop! Getting shot, dog.
Yeah, you would.
I know I'd probably whoop their ass.
I think that's what he was doing.
Because I don't really want to shoot nobody, but
Yeah,
at the same time, look what they almost killed him.
yeah.
Yeah, they easily could have.
hit him with the car. Like they're
Yeah, that's not okay.
Yeah, you deserve to get shot up.
He could have got his legs smashed in between the cars. Like
Yeah, very dangerous.
Yeah.
yeah, them ones are always get me. I like when the good person wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gets the upper hand. for
Kind
sure.
of though. They still got away.
Right.
Yeah, but he got a few looks in on that guy.
Oh, yeah,
Guys
he
will be
was-
feeling that tomorrow.
He was like pop, pop, pop.
He's like, ah!
He's like, help me, help me. His buddy did. He tried to run him over with a car.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
This is a great one too.
Okay, let's check
This one got me. I laughed pretty good at this one.
Watch till the end. You won't be disappointed. Oh my god. What happened? He's gonna come out through the woods, ain't he?
Yeah, right back around.
Where's the cop?
The cop's so far back. He's like, man, he's like, I ain't gonna even try.
You don't even know where he went.
He went the opposite. They're like, over there. He went that way.
Dude, they just gave up. They turned the lights off.
They're
Yeah.
like, yep, he
Like,
won.
we ain't catching that guy.
Yeah.
He won.
It's not every day you see like people.
Yeah,
get
but
away.
like if you think about it, I've seen a lot of those like chases too, like to where majority of the time, like if a motorcycle or a dirt bike,
Yeah.
whoever's running, and they're really trying to get away,
especially out there.
And if you know how to drive that
and
thing,
you know how to drive it, you're gonna get away.
yeah, it's
if
hard
you
for
really
cops
want
to catch that shit.
I mean, if you're a motorcycle and you have like a plate on it, you're gonna get caught either way because they're gonna
Right.
get the plates of it. But like a dirt bike, you ain't gonna get caught.
you know, he went off road, and then them dudes were just like, "Yeah, shut the lights off."
You win. You win today. We lose. Yeah, that's crazy though.
Yeah,
Freaking.
that first video that you showed with that kid doing salvia, that's where parenting comes into play. Because if I ever found out somebody was doing shit like that with my kids, I'm going to that house.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
me too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it was legal, and people were like experimenting with it, kind of, and it kind of went away. And then I just seen that one pop up, and was like, "Whoa, it's kind of coming back."
Oh, you see that one?
Oh my God, another elephant.
Bino's not here for this one, unfortunately.
Damn, dog.
That's a big smoothie one. God.
Why are they catching elephant shit all the time? What's up with this? Why are these people doing that?
Look at this right here, though.
That's his dick. Elephant got a hose on him. Yeah, they know they're being foolish. What are you guys doing, man? Why do they find that shit fun?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
What is going on in the
catching
world?
turds and freaking scoopers.
It just goes to show you that because like this is we're on what are you on there, Sam? Is that YouTube?
Yeah.
On YouTube and Facebook, we're on like the diluted down version of what's actually happening in the
Oh, yeah.
world. Imagine the type of shit people are actually doing out there
You
is
could watch some of like the X stuff, and that's
Yeah.
is
Well,
wild, dude.
It is insane. I just came across this and I thought perfect for the last pod that we did with your rant with the
Hobbit.
the Hobbits. I came across this. This isn't the Hobbit, it's Frodo, but I think it's a very well done.
Frodo's the worst part of the Hobbits and
Yes.
the Lord of the Rings trilogy all put together. In
Absolutely.
one. Fuck Frodo.
Yeah, and whoever did this with Frodo, perfect.
I don't, dude. Anybody, if you even told me in a serious manner that Frodo's your favorite character.
Oh, I'm sure there are people out there that do.
I bet that aligns with everything else with us. Probably wouldn't agree with each other in life.
Yeah,
If Frodo's your favorite fucking character,
yeah.
Frodo sucks all the ass. Okay, anyways, don't get me started on this shit. Where they're crying.
There you go, for old Frodo.
Abe, you should play my last one.
Yep.
I want to see if you guys would go and do this with this guy.
Frodo's just getting his freaking dome pieced.
How do they even CGI that kind of shit like that? That's so good. I'm so glad there's people that do that stuff.
Yeah. Well, people like you that didn't like Frodo.
Yeah.
Frodo.
No one likes Frodo.
Frodo Baggins.
But then again, I did say for the longest time Legolas was my favorite character.
That one right there with the. Yep.
This.
Would you guys do this if someone offered you to ride?
What is
It
that?
looks like he's going up a damn mountain.
I thought it was an elephant eye. Oh,
Oh my god.
heck no! All it would do just one little. And you're
But he
done.
made that.
Which character traits I don't remember personally.
Oh, that guy's an asshole.
If that guy told you to sit in there and he was gonna,
No.
What about you?
I say I'm too big. So gravity's not going to work with this. The fucker's going to go like
It's
this.
going to go
I'm the
against
passenger seat.
everything that we like. It's not going to work.
All right, go back to mine. I'm pretty sure I got at least one more for us here.
Yeah, I don't think I would either. Maybe though.
Would you? You would ride up that thing was like a 90-degree freaking
I know.
angle,
I don't
bro.
know how he made it.
Sam,
I don't either.
I don't think you would do that, Sam. Would you really?
I don't know. I mean, you're pretty like locked in there.
Right, but what if you just
And just fell straight.
Motherfuckers died doing
like
that
on
shit.
the roll cage? I mean,
Yeah.
it's saying so. It's probably not going to break.
Yeah, but if
there's
you
a
get all the way
possibility
to
it
the
could.
you get all the way to the top and gas it wrong, you just fly out, land down.
His pedal was down.
I don't know how to hook down nobody. Why would I hook that? I don't know.
Let me read that.
Oh, I think that's what I sent you.
Okay.
That's a spiritual one.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, which we could play it if you want it.
Keep going.
No,
Yeah, we're back into the other old ones. Never mind. We watched all mine, dude. So I got caught in the middle of I meant to bring it up earlier. It was, what would you call it? I didn't get caught in the middle. I kind of did. This guy needed to. I don't want to say his name, but it's you remember Mark
I think so.
from work.
Yeah.
Well, he needed a ride. He's like going through his little lover's quarrel with his wife. Like they're about to get divorced and stuff like this. And this is right after Chad died. I'm at work and like Mark comes in. And he's like, I've never seen Mark really worked up, but like he was almost in tears. I could tell he was so upset about everything. And like so he's got Mark has 2 houses and his ex-wife that he's divorcing or whatever says that he says that I don't think they're going to get divorced. That's just the way that when I dropped him off to over there and I was seeing how things were, I'm like, you guys aren't going to get divorced. But they were fighting pretty hard. And he's at the shop and he's like, like fucking like raged out. He's like almost crying and shit. I'm like, damn, dude, why do I get caught in this stuff? And so anyways, he's like, yeah, man, I'm staying at my old house again. I don't have room to keep the work truck there. So he's dropping his work truck off at the shop, and he wants me to give him a ride over to where what I thought was his other house where his car's at. He didn't tell me that his fucking car is at the house where his ex-wife is at.
Oh, nice.
So Kyle's driving. We like come pulling up. Kyle doesn't understand like situations like this.
No, my son, man, I taught him better. I swear to God, dude. But that's where the parenting comes in.
So we're like getting close, and then we're like getting close, and I see his wife standing in the middle of the road.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm like, oh no.
What's his name, Mark?
Yeah,
You're,
Mark.
Mark, what the hell did you get
Yeah,
into,
I was
bro?
like, fuck, Mark, I didn't know this shit was happening. And so like she's standing in the middle
He's
of the
like,
road.
oh, walk down, buddy.
Whoa, the whole time. And his wife's like standing in the middle of the road, and he's like, yeah, it's my driveway there. And I'm like,
You're like, the one that the woman is standing out in the middle of the road at? Okay.
all right. So like Mark's sitting in the back of the seat, like being quiet. And I'm like, Mark, what do you want us to do? Motherfucking Kyle like tries to go to the right. She steps in front of the truck. Then he like almost hits her and goes to the left. I'm like, Kyle. He's like, why is she standing in the road? I'm like, they're about to go through a fucking divorce. They're having issues right now. He's like, he didn't understand. He's like mad at her. I'm like, bro, don't involve.
Kyle was mad at her. Kyle.
Well, she
I got to
my way.
teach that boy,
He's like,
dude.
"Well, she my way."
Dang.
I'm like, Kyle, they're going through like a very tough time right
yeah.
now. Like, try to be a little understanding here.
God, I'm going to spank him.
You're going to have to get his ass a whooping, dog.
Dude, Kyle, you're getting a spanking.
Kyle
bro.
needs his little ass whooped.
You're grounded from freaking Helldivers.
Bend him over.
No more Helldivers, bro. Swear to God.
Bend him over your knee, give him a fucking 1-2 spanking.
Yeah. Bop, bop, bop.
So then we finally get, I'm like, Mark's like, hey, just pull into the driveway. I'm like, Mark, we can't. I was like, talk to her. I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm like, you need to talk to her. So she comes over. Mark's like, what are you doing? He's like, you don't know this guy. He could have ran you over. And Kyle's like, like I'm about to.
I almost did.
Yeah.
I'm like,
going
I'm
to.
just like, Kyle, chill. So like,
You guys are in the front seat like, Mark, what the frick?
so like Mark's trying to get his car. Okay. So she's like, fine, whatever. She runs and sits in the driver's seat of Mark's car and starts laying on the fucking horn. So, and Mark's got a bunch of tools and shit in my truck. So I'm like, all right, Kyle, back into the driveway. Let Mark unload all his shit. And like on the way there, Mark's talking about a jet ski he wants to sell and a boat he wants to sell. And Kyle's like, well, I want to take a look at him. Kyle's not buying a jet ski or a boat.
Man, I've taught him better,
I know.
dude. Kyle.
We like back in, Mark's like unloading all this shit. And he like comes up to the passenger side door. Meanwhile, his wife that he's going through issues with is laying on the horn. Hey man, you guys want to come out and check this boat out? I was like, dude, no.
We want to get the hell out of
I
here.
told him, I was like, dude, I'm gonna let you guys do your thing. You guys got some shit going on. It's like, grab your tools.
He's like, oh, that? Pfft, dude, that's normal.
yeah. And it's not for him though. I could tell he just didn't know how to deal with the situation. He's just like totally acting like it doesn't happen. Like, you know, people that
not
do
even
it,
existing.
you know, people that do it. Like if I'm going through like an issue with one of my girls, I'm always like, hey guys, like, you know, I'm gonna deal with this and we'll hang out
catch
later.
We'll catch you later, bro.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Some guys are like, they just want to pretend like, I'm like, what the fuck is
Like,
going on?
everything's normal, dude.
Yeah,
Everything's good.
straight up. That's how he was trying to
Normal.
do. You guys will come look at the boat. I'm like, no, dude.
Kyle's probably like, yeah.
Yeah, well, 100%
Kyle's
he
like,
would have.
yeah, I'll do that.
But then when we left, I told him, I was like, I wasn't trying to deal with that. Cal's like, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, man, he's about to hit that old lady, wasn't she, bro? He's about to run her over.
Jeez, my son, dude. I tell you what,
He's
I'm
out
sorry.
of control sometimes. I tell you what.
He's becoming a little bit of a disappointment to me, man.
Put a leash on his ass.
Tell you what, dude. But no, this will be the last video I show for the pod, but I just thought it's fitting for your story.
Because he's got frostbite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, damn.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I got frostbite. Got frostbite.
You got frostbite.
Well, that proves that myth is wrong because I thought that was real.
That you couldn't walk without your toes?
Yeah.
The dude has no toes on any foot.
Yeah, neither one. You can get around just fine.
He is walking on just the middle half back to the heel.
Yeah.
That is it.
You lost 10 toes.
Bro. Yeah. 10 toes.
And half of the part that the toes come into as well.
Yeah, like up to like the damn fucking bunion.
Like up to the heels, yeah, like the arch.
He just got heels.
He's just walking on heels.
Could you imagine like
He's
that?
not walking on sunshine. And he still ain't got no shoes.
Oh God! No shoes. He's walking on asphalt.
Could you imagine like
His feet ain't doing good.
going shoe shopping?
They just slide right off.
Like before, it was like I used to
You gotta
wear
get him some Crocs.
I used to wear 12s. Now he wears like
That's prob-
6s.
That's probably why he ain't wearing those shoes because shoes don't stay on.
Right, you gotta get some kid shoes,
Like
some high
wow.
tops.
I think Crocs would help.
Probably some warm boots.
Yeah.
It might be harder to walk.
Go to a warmer state. That's what I do. If I had feet like that, bro, I ain't staying in a cold
What
climate.
do you think he's gonna do with that wad of ones though?
Oh yeah, you know,
He cracking.
he's cracking out, dude.
Dude, remember I was back when I was seeing Lex and my old boxing coach, we was hanging out up at Balby's Lake. You rode Chloe up there.
Yeah.
And that one crazy dude, so my boxing coach he's like, dude, you're like what do you say? He's like, you're like the leader of like the derelicts, like the
Yeah.
weird. He's like, just like strange people are attracted to you, bro.
He's like, yeah, Eli's like the whisperer of like the derelicts. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Well, yeah.
And I'm like, absolutely. I've been in some situations with you before that I'm like, who's this guy?
he's like very untrustworthy.
Eli's like, oh, dude, I gave him a ride from the gas station. I'm like, what's up, dude? What's your name?
Yeah, yeah. They don't want to give you like their real name, so you don't search their record or something.
Yeah, and then they hang around too long, and then Eli's like, bro, you got to go. And
Yeah.
he's like, oh, I thought we were cool.
Nah, you're fucking weird and everyone.
Eli's like, you got to go.
Well, yeah. Well, we ran in like we were just we got right out of the truck, and like this guy was hanging out there with his wife or whatever. Somehow we struck up conversation. We're like hanging out, and this motherfucker, he's like, "Hey, yeah, man, check this out." Takes his shoe off, and his fucking foot was destroyed and missing toes. I was like, "Damn!" I was like, what the hell happened to that? He's like, "Frostbite, man, frostbite." And I kept like bringing it up just because it like startled me.
Yeah.
And then eventually he's like, "I told you, man, it's frostbite." I was like, "Oh, okay, my bad. Your fucking
like-
foot looks terrible."
You showed me this, and now you're acting weird about it. Like you're the one that like pointed it out.
Yeah.
So let's not be weird that it's weird because that's alarming.
That's where I was at. And then like eventually like, my old boxing coach and my girlfriend were like, we need to kind of vibe away from these people.
Yeah. Was that at the beach?
That was at the beach, yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
That
He's like,
dude-
yeah, man, we're going over here, man. You guys stop on by and see us. I was like, we're going, yeah, see you over there. We fucking went the other way.
We're going the complete opposite way.
Yeah.
We are not being anywhere near you.
Yeah.
At all.
You know, getting older though, I've started not vibing with like everybody nowadays because I started to realize like you'll start vibing with people like, God damn it, you're like a bad person.
Yeah. You're somebody I don't want to bring around my kids.
Oh
at
yeah.
all.
like people like with the drug world.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
everybody into drugs.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Like
Nowadays, frick yeah, dude. That
fucking
stuff is
everybody's
rampant.
on something, bro. Everybody
All the
is on
time.
some shit, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's wild.
Like how people just make what is it? Is it Adderall?
Yeah.
Like that people are just like, oh, this is normal.
Yeah.
It ain't.
It makes me.
No.
It makes me clear headed.
Yeah.
Like it's
No, it makes
prescribed.
you like
Yeah.
you got some weird twitches going
And dude, there's a huge portion of the population that takes Adderall every day.
Yeah, and I want to
For
be like,
medication.
how long has it been since you've slept a good night?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I've been up for freaking 48 hours. I'm like,
I mean,
go to bed.
I will say some people, they are not like me and Sambo, you know what I mean? Like they're not like abusing the fuck out of it, and they'll like literally just take a little bit a day or whatever. And
What the hell is it for?
dude, it's speed, bro. It's like meth. It is. It's a lot like it has like all the same fucking effects as meth does.
But see, that's the problem. Is a lot of these people will go to the doctors and they're like, oh, the doctors fix everything.
Right. No, the doctors will
Like,
also
yeah, you need some Adderall.
they'll also
'Cause you
prescribe
said
you
I needed it.
They'll also prescribe you Oxycontin and get you addicted to one of the most dangerous drugs in the world.
Yeah.
You know, like doctors are not out for our better interest. They're out for a paycheck.
Let's try like doing like herbs first.
Yeah, plant medicine.
And if that don't work, then maybe you do have a chemical imbalance in your brain that you need something like
I just want to mix the red and green herb from like Resident Evil.
Yes.
Take it and all my inside wounds heal.
Yeah. And you're good. You got it.
Oh shit, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, plant medicine is like watching the Sean Ryan show. That's what all of those veterans are doing.
What do you mean? Like just like herbs?
They do like plant medicine is like you could put like ayahuasca in there or
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I'm talking like
But these dudes
going
have
and getting some vitamins.
these dudes have like these dudes have like fucking offed a bunch of people though.
Yeah.
Like they're
They
definitely
they have to have one of those like coming to Jesus moments.
yeah.
Like
forget. They got to figure out a way to forgive themselves to live normally and shit. Yeah, they're in a totally different level.
Yeah, but those types of dudes versus just like somebody that's like, I'm going to school and I'm having a hard time focusing, so I need to take Adderall.
Yeah.
Like, nah, you don't need to do that.
And no, that's like a new one too. You know what I mean? Like Adderall came out. I don't know how long ago it came out, but like, I mean, it's probably what 7-8 years
Wasn't
ago.
there a movie that was kind of based on like the Adderall drug? Like, what was his name? You guys know the Hangover movie? Hangover.
Oh, yeah.
And then you had the one funny fat guy. What's his name?
Zach Galifianakis.
And then you had his two buddies, but the one guy that was like the Zach Galifianakis always wanted to be like him. He was
Bradley
cool.
Cooper?
Bradley Cooper.
Yeah.
He played in a movie.
Limitless.
Yes.
Damn, dude, I'm on.
Freaking
Hell yeah, dog.
smoking it.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, he got it. But no, Limitless. Like, isn't
Fucking
that kind of
A
like
plus?
Isn't that kind of like based around like Adderall, kind of?
Kind of, but that was a different thing because it made him like.
Right.
Superhuman.
Yeah.
But like in a mild way, like
I've heard people talk about
it probably is based on like Adderall or some shit or Molly or
subliminal messaging.
Probably
or something.
Adderall, yeah,
Or
honestly.
like gave him the idea to make the movie.
Because like when you first do Adderall, you're like, oh damn, I just developed superpowers and I'm also very smart. But then then you get around when you're not on Adderall and you get around other people who are like on a heavy dose of it, you're like, you're fucking annoying. Like you're not smart. You're just saying a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Like at least that's how I like I was like abusing the shit out of Adderall when I
I'm
had it.
sure you were.
Dude, I had a fucking bag that was like this big.
Oh my god.
Damn, didn't I? That shit was. I had a humongous bag of Adderall.
Lou.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I would go spend like hundreds of dollars on it.
He's like,
Yeah.
I'm so smart, bro.
Yeah, I was breaking
I'm
it.
a genius.
I was breaking it all down and fucking snorting it.
Oh, jeez.
And then yeah,
But the good Lord came and turned your life around.
he did. He sure did. I don't do shit like that no more. At least
That's good. That is good, man.
got away from the cocaine, the Adderall.
Yeah. Those are bad. Never do those things.
No.
If you can help it.
No. I can't be playing that. I can't be dancing with the devil like that no more. Fucking 32.
Yeah.
That shit.
But yeah, I'd say it's a good pod right there, fellas.
Hell yeah, boys.
That was a good one.
Good one. That was a good one. Thanks for tuning in, y'all.
Yeah.
Come on in and make yourself welcome. Hit that bell node and
Like and subscribe.
definitely let's get some subscribers, dude. We're up to I think I said 172, 175-ish, man. Let's get it up there. Let's be friends here.
Let's
You know?
be friends.
Even if you don't like us, still subscribe.
Absolutely. We could always use the support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if you're a hater, don't care. Hit that
care.
subscribe.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We'll catch you on the next one.